everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Catastrophe and I know what you're thinking. What the heck? Yeah, I know. I woke up like this and I was thinking what the heck too, but you know what? I kinda like it. Oh. Watch me now. Hey, work, working now, baby. Work. Get a little closer. Ooh. I don't always drink water, but when I do, I drink it dirty. Safe always. Ow. That's the way it should be. Fuck off. Go. You wanna go? You wanna go? Oh no! You're missing you. And then you run away! So, in the background, you'll notice I have some video footage of my previous bases from the previous swipe. I thought you might enjoy looking at those while I give a little intro talk. So, I will explain in a follow-up video what happened over the last 2 months. Unfortunately, it wasn't good. We all know that I have medical problems, and unfortunately, those came full throttle. I had a cancer scare. Don't worry, guys. I got the test results back. It is benign, but I do have some other health issues that are really serious right now, and I know that's what I'm always telling you guys, but unfortunately it's true. But I don't want to be a Debbie Downer on this video. I have so much to show you guys. First off, I'm going to show you some serious tricks that can help your building in game, also with your storage, having things look aesthetically good, just really cool things. And then also I'm going to do another tour of the southwest corner of Badwater Canyon, and the reason because I went cruising over there and they revamped it. Can you believe it? They did. They tore down parts that I showed you. They've added new areas. They fine-tuned it, and it's huge now. They have been working super hard. For those of you that thought that Daybreak is plummeting and not going anywhere, they have been busy. It's not like they're not doing anything, and you guys are going to see what I saw, and I was very impressed. So we're going to do a tour of that, and I also want to give a very special shout out to 3 followers that bumped into me a while back. Unfortunately, I didn't make a video when I wanted to, but I wanted to give them a shout out because you guys are really special. The fact that you guys bumped into me in game and you immediately knew who I was and started talking about my videos and stuff. I like meeting you guys so much. So those 3 people are Squirrely, Shepard with an S, it's S-H-A, Shepard, and the other one was something Pirate. I'm so sorry. I wrote down all of your names, but I accidentally rebooted my computer without saving my notepad, so I don't remember the first part of your name. So if you know who you are and you're watching this video, please put it in the comments what your first part of your name was. I know your last name was Pirate. Once again, thank you so much for following me. Thank you for watching my videos. Also, you guys, I got a lot of subscribers. Yes, I did. So I'm going to go ahead and post those here. Yeah, a lot of them. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. It's so good to have you here. I'm sorry if you subscribed and then you didn't see any new uploads. I'm hoping my health makes a turnaround and we get that going. I get more videos going. I know I always say that, but I'm trying really hard. Honestly, I am. So let's get on with it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys some really cool and useful building techniques that I think you guys will really like. Let's check that out. So take a good look at this stuff. See? Look at my toolbox. Is that not cool? Yep. And then I got my crafting area. This is my clothing. Now, I just started on this server. I didn't have a base or anything, so I just gathered all this stuff and built this really quick. overnight. I've been up all night, so I don't have a lot of loot. This is car stuff. So I got weapon stuff down here. I got crafting area. I got clothing line. I got automotive, and then I got the kitchen. Are you guys wondering how to do this? Yep, I'm gonna show you how. So it's not cheating, and in fact, before Michael got you know, lost his job. I don't want to say the bad word, but before Michael lost his job and everybody else got laid off, they were talking about families when it comes to base parts. I actually don't remember what they called it, but I know that the term family was used, and that means when things are attached to other things, when you destroy something, something's staying behind and so forth, how they tweak that. So they're well aware that certain things float. Now, I don't think, let me see if I can whip out a vault really quick. I didn't have one on me, just to show you something really quick. So okay, so here's a vault, and what I wanted to tell you was they are aware of this, and I know you guys are too. So this look familiar? Everybody knows about this, right? Okay, so Daybreak knows about that too, and that's called family. Let's just call it family share, like Steam. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it's called family something. So they're aware that that happens. This, what I did, is kind of a play on that. So they're aware that this thing happens. It's not a cheat or anything. It just has to do with the way the build system is now. So in order to get these, if you guys want to be able to do this and clear up your floor, I have a way of doing it. Let me see where, I know it's nighttime. Let me do this. Let me grab a torch. Or no, let me grab a light so that you guys can see, because I can see, but I don't think you guys can. Okay, so the way you want to do it is, for one, let's just say we want to, do I got the base parts? Okay, so we want to put something here. Now, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do it with the battlement, okay? And the battlement, actually there's several different heights. Let me show you. Okay, so there's a lot of different heights. Let me get a table too. Okay. Okay, that works. And then this one should be able to go right here. Okay. And then right here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to do it until I move the other table, but okay, well, that's good enough. That's not what I wanted to do, but that's good enough. I just want to show you the reason why I have so many. Okay. Because they're all different heights. That's why. So you got the parapet, which is going to be a table that is that height. You have a battlement on the edge, which makes it that height. And then you got the battlement in the middle, which makes it that height. And then you have a regular table. This is how I get these. Do you see the different height difference now? Are you seeing what I'm doing? So let me show you a quick example. I can pick up all these items. So I'm just going to do a sloppy one. So if let's say you want to do this and you're making shelving. If you want it all the same height, then make sure you use a parapet and a table for each one. If you do a parapet and a battlement, you're going to be like, my crates are all jacked up and one's higher and one's lower. So you have to be consistent if you want it nice and straight. If you want it wonky, that's cool. I'll show you how you can make something else wonky. You're just going to have to imagine that these are all in a row. I'm just trying to show you the different heights. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? You can do it like that. Or you can take, well, I'm all pointing, but you could take this one right here and stack it underneath this one and that one underneath that one. I'm just showing you side by side. So let's pick all these up right now because I'm going to show you how to make them do what I did. So hopefully this video is not boring. I may actually crop out parts of me talking and just get to the nitty gritty. So if you see my voice skipping, it's because I'm cutting out the rambling and trying to speed up the video. Let me pick up all this stuff. Ooh, I'm so tired. Pick it up. I'm going to show you how I do this. We are going to do it with a table, okay? So what I'm going to do, and this is really important that you guys do this exactly, because if you don't do it exactly, it's not going to work. So you take your storage container, and here's the trick, guys. The storage containers have to physically be touching a wall or a pillar. They have to. Wall, pillar, a gate threshold, a door threshold. They have to physically touch it or it does not work. That's the kicker. That goes with that family thing we were talking about. So I'm going to put it like this. See how you can see the little brackets in the back, the hinges? So I'm going to do it so it's just barely touching. And if you're wondering how I got those herringbone ones over there for my clothing, I did it like this. I just put them in an angle and I can see the corners going in the wall. I just have to barely have it kiss it. Now, here is how you get these to actually stay. You do not take a hammer to the table, and you cannot pick the table up because it has an item on it. You have to punch it. Watch. Ta-da! So you have to punch the table. And my advice to you is to go into first-person view and get as close to the table as you can, because your punch has a very wide proximity on it, or an area effect, and you can accidentally punch your crates or something and undo everything you did. So you want to make sure you just kind of focus in just on the table and punch it, and that's how you do that. Now, if you want to go ahead and get it different levels, that's where you would go like this. Boop. And we're going to go ahead and put a battlement there, and you'll see what I mean. Now, if you're wondering, if you guys are wondering, oh, well, can't I put a crate on a battlement and then hammer the battlement? No, because if you use a hammer, you are deleting the upper object, and you can't punch a battlement, but you can punch a table. So you have to use tables because they're punchable. It does not work. I've already tried it. So if you see right here, if I really wanted to, I could put a crate in front of this, and it won't be quite the same height. Do you see what I mean? Yeah, we don't like that. And by the way, if I was to punch the table right now, that crate would fall to the ground because it's not touching a wall. But because I don't have anything really on the server, it looks like I have a lot of crates, but that's just for the display. I can pick this one up because those are attached to the wall right now. I already got rid of the table. Anyways, I don't have a lot of resources, so we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is we're going to make a second level, and I'm going to get my little straight line, which I use the grid. Somebody asked me in one of my previous videos, and I told them in the comments how I get my straight lines, but I guess I didn't pick up that memo. So, and then you go like this. Make sure you're barely touching the wall. And then make sure you go into first person view. Punch. Okay, that one stays. Take your hammer. Are you guys getting the idea? You got to be careful with this hammer. It takes out some stuff. Okay, and then we want another tier. Just, you guys can do this the way you want. You can do them at angles. You can do all kinds of fun stuff. And then like that. And make sure it's barely touching. Make sure you punch. And then if I wanted to, I can put another one on the ground. So you can have 4 of them. You can have 4, 4, 4. I don't like them on the ground. But you see that? Isn't that cool? So you can get all vertical storage like this. And there's also something else that's kind of cool. Let me pick these all up. You can still pick them up like regular chests. See? You can still pick them up. So let me pick these up really quick. I gotta be frugal. I don't have a whole lot. And is my inventory full? Oh. Oh no. Why can't I pick them up? Oh, my inventory is full. Ooh. Why is my inventory full? Oh. Stupid game. Had me wondering what the heck. Okay, let me pick these up. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. Oh, yes. I want to show you something else too. This is your discretion. I'm just going to show you something wonky, and you can do it if you want to do it. You can do this. Just for the fun of it. Right. Oh, that's even wonkier. I love it. Okay, let me get my straight edge. And my crate. Boom. Check this out. Make sure it's barely touching the wall. Get over here. Whoops. Punch. Punch, girl. There you go. You could do some fun stuff like that. Okay? So, yeah. You could do it. You can make them go like this, or you can make designs. You can get crazy with it. I think you could do ducks, too, and zombie heads, maybe. I haven't experimented, but I think you can. Not, you know, put it on a table and make sure it's touching the wall. So anyways, you could do fun stuff like that. And if you're wondering if I experimented on making stairs, yes, I did. I took crates and I put them like this and went do, 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 do. And then I had a floating staircase. How fun is that? It's fun, right? Okay. So, that's that. And so that's also how I did the you know, weapon crates and everything. You could do everything. That's how I did the refrigerators. You could do the refrigerators. Word to the wise, you guys, it does not work. I think I recall it not working with the workbench, the furnace, the barbecuers. No matter how many times I tried, it kept destroying it. So don't waste your time. It doesn't work. It just works in storage containers for some reason. Okay, so the next trick I want to show you guys, let me think, was I figured out how to get your pillars even further apart. Do you guys remember my video where I showed you how to do a pillarless garage? But it was very limited at the time, and you had to have a big hole in the middle. I made a few videos on it. Well, I'm going to show you guys something very, very cool. So I'm going to show you, it's sort of on the pillarless thing, but it just allows you to put pillars further apart, which is extra, extra nice. So normally, this is what we can do, right? And I'm sorry if this video runs long. I just really wanted to show you guys these tricks. Okay. So do we remember this? Okay. And then if you want to be able to do you know, no pillars, you had to do some hooky dooky stuff like this. You guys remember this? Okay. And yeah, I mean, that was a get by, but it still sucks, right? So check this out. I'm going to show you this. And once again, I learned this just by a fluke. So pay attention to what I'm doing. I am not putting a wall like that. You could use a regular wall, solid wall, window wall. I just choose a window wall for this part because that way I know what parts need to be destroyed. If I use a regular wall, I might accidentally destroy a wall to my base. So I use a window one. That means knock it out for me. So I'm going to show you how to extend it out. And I'm going to do this on both sides, and only one side is going to work, and I will show you why. Okay, watch this. These pieces are now floating, and no, they are not being supported by this. They're being supported by this. Okay, the reason why you have to put it underneath the support, like I did, and not like this, is like because of this. See, these are being supported by this. Now, if I take it once more time, and once more time, because that's proper English, once more time. So if I do it like that, and then I knock it out, look at that. It's roofed off. And by the way, this opening is the size of a gate. Well, I don't have a gate on me, but it's the size of a gate. Talk about convenient. Now, here is my airlock to show you. A perfect square, and there's no supporting pillars. I got it bridged in the middle. So, I mean, you would think, well, that's just so minor, it's not going to matter. It does matter. Once you start to build a base, it really does matter. There is a little bit of a catch to it, though, you guys. You can't do the same thing right... Is this lined up? You can't do the same thing right here. Okay? And let me show you why. Let me whip this out really quick. Since we want to go in both directions, you would be doing this. Okay, you'd be doing this. Okay, you have to put it underneath each one that you want to extend out. Okay, now watch. I'm going to, oh, I don't have enough roof tiles. Cock-a-doodle. I'm going to have to go whip some out, guys. I'm going to have to go whip some out. In fact, we don't even need that one. We need it right like... We need it like this. Okay, let me go whip out some more really quick. What do you guys think about my hair? I know it's weird, right? I should be catching Pokemon right now. Pokemon? Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so what I did was I made some roof tiles and some window walls. I just kind of fast-forwarded it for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you why you cannot space it out in both directions. And then... I'm hoping you guys are seeing what's going to happen here. Okay, this is why you cannot space it out in all directions. Let me get rid of this last wall. Do you see why I don't space it out in all directions? Because then you have that hole again. Now, I guess you can have that hole, and then you could do the upper, you know, you could do like everybody's doing. You could do, you know, this doodad and then roof that off. I suppose. Yeah, you could. But if you do this, I probably could have saved that roof tile like a nene. Okay, we can leave those. But if you do this, so what I do is I do it like this, and then I put my walls like, actually I'll show you on the outside of my base, that way I don't have to refabricate one. I did it and I'll show you. So we're gonna do this. I don't think I made enough roof tiles. So I'm only gonna fill in the middle. We all know that the parts that are attached to the supports are gonna fill in, so I'm just gonna fill in this. It's gonna look weird, actually. I'm just gonna fill that in. Okay, watch this. So if you leave the supports along the edge of your base, touching one another, you can fill in the top. Just imagine these are roof tiles. Sorry. Just imagine those are roof tiles. But you get my drift? And then you can either, one, have your walls along here like this, your garage or whatever, okay? Like that. And then, yeah, you still have pillars on the inside, but they're really far off to the edge. You can use those as individual parking stalls. You can use them as little crafting nooks. It's still a very big garage. It's actually almost the size of a camper by the time you're complete. Or you can do like I do, which is like the garage. Yes, I have a pillar sticking on the outside, but there's nothing on the inside. Just remember, it has to be end to end on the pillars in one direction, and then you can fruit fly or something, and then you can do this. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something from this. It's pretty awesome. I hope it becomes useful. I'd like to see some interesting stuff. Also, at the end of the video, I may include a little bit of video footage of a base that I made where I kind of use this technique, and because PvP bases are I can only have a 1x1. I was very limited on base parts, and I really wanted to roof off my base because it's PvP and I have to roof it off. So I did something kind of like that and awfully unique to get it totally roofed off, and I made a little video clip, so I'm going to show you guys that as well. Okay, and then I think there was something else I wanted to show you. I can't remember. Oh, by the way, so I don't forget, I also wanted to give a shout out to Carmen McGuire. I met her in Discord, and also Brittany, I don't remember the last part of your name. You had a very long name, but Brittany and Carmen, I met you guys in Discord, and then I just so happened to bump into you on the same server. It was so freaky, and I helped you girls out with your Jeep. I'm so glad that you watched my channel. Thank you very much, and I hope you don't get your Jeep stuck anymore. So it was good to see you girls. So wanted to get that out there too. I didn't want you to think I forgot about you. So we're going to put all this stuff away because I think it's tour time. So let's put all this stuff away, or we're going to have to eat and drink. And I do want to give you guys a fair warning. I may potentially die. So that might be a thing. I'm going to take a weapon chest with me in case my car gets stuck anywhere. Okay everyone, as much as I hate to admit it, this video ran super long. In fact, I actually recorded for about 10 hours that night. So even if I chopped the footage down, it would come nowhere near an episode. So I'm going to end it here, but stay tuned because in the next couple days I will get the other parts of the video out. Depending on how long it is, it may be broken up into 2 more segments or just 1 more segment. But make sure that you click that notification bell because you're not going to want to miss the tour of Southwater Canyon southwest corner. Yes, and I lose my temper quite a few times, and that might be funny for some people. So stay tuned. Thank you very much. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you click that red icon, and if you subscribe, you may get a shout out in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and everybody have a great night.
So glad that I came. Wish this could last for life. And maybe under these distant stars, we'll find just who we are. It is so strange, but it feels so right.